in the cover.
Marr now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard.
Looks like he's going to toss some goo. You ain't going to put it up? Why don't you play show shot? Slap him around before you go to bed. Yes. Call it show shot. I got to do you how to tell Southern. Talk that shit, shot. Talk that shit. Well, damn. Ten games to 2. Uh-oh.
Ready, back 25. 54
Hey, we need to check, dude.
They'll run for the first time.
Shit out, dude. We don't got time for that shit, bro.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
My God, 25.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now it's Ryan. That's to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Come back, homeboy.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by linebacker Jamin Smith. And these guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He's going to take a shot right away. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tavon Austin, 52 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
It's a good game, dude.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
What, were you laughing?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I was making that lasagna from scratch. Eating on cheese and chicken around.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. Really? I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and get loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll
see how they attack him here. Freeman again, a 1st down carry.
Ooh, fool.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Well, listen, baby,
Boy,
with
some big runs here,
everybody.
Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and
Good.
another
This pretty
first.
good, boy.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Tavecchio good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman. 77 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
that's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense? Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Past the 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. A strong run. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Falcons grab it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. He stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
In the 1st quarter,
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Wait. 54.
Blitz coming. Now Ryan. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Now Ryan. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sean Lee, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
No he can't fuck you.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin.
First of all, dude, he wasn't
Only
supposed
3
to
there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him come out with a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Austin's got it left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tavon Austin with his 2nd touchdown here this first half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And Freeman lost the football.
Bitch.
Wow.
Keep running.
That ball was knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I love this. I know this nigga, man. I know this man like Pastor
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
Will, you trying to use that goddamn stick, bro. You should
and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
That's what I'm doing. Julio on lock. Lock down. You go this run shit.
Down, get ready, 280, 54. I'm coming.
Come on, CP.
Check 43. Back. Check 50.
Hit, y'all.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today.
Yeah,
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, no. R2 and the right analog stick to the right.
Is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know
just move the right analog
when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones. That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
What you said, the playoff shit.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You ain't got
so Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down.
That type of run right there, that just fires me up when I watch it because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the first down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad Stacy was a linebacker at Missouri.
Yeah, and how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
No, take on open.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That's what we doing?
We're going to 54. Right here. Tighten up. What do you think?
Again, it's Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
28-21 me.
There you go. There you go, shot.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott.
It ain't nothing but the West, nigga.
Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Good game, dude.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Out of the way there, boy. Get out of the way, boy.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start.
Julio Jones all alone. The 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. An even 90 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tavecchio to add the PAT.
31-27.
He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Or it's going to be
so a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A handoff left, Elliott. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Prescott on 3rd and 2. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's third down. Well, they took a shot there and tried to get it downfield, fourth quarter tie game.
Tried to get it in one chunk, didn't they? Wanted to get into field goal range, as you noted, but good reactions back deep, forcing the incompletion.
Now Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12. Prescott to throw it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Give him 3 on the gain there, second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
What's he going to do? Go right or left? What you got to do, buddy?
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
It's been a long day for you.
Here's Elliott. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Come on.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Oh, that's very lucky. Go to sleep, son.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Who's friend of you? Show shot. Tell me the truth, baby. You know, name it, so I know how to handle it.
You got it! You got it! Ha ha! You got it!
I'm trying to find a play.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Prescott to throw on 4th. forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some explaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 77 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
45 the mic. Come on. You better bring it.
On play action, Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Gun. Mike 5-4. 54, south.
Here's Ryan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Here's Matt Bosher now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Oh, boy. What to do?
Now on the return, the ball is loose. And the Falcons grab it, and they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game?
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Mike. 65.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is Cobb with a catch right side.
Did he lose that bitch and re-catch it?
But able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Oh, he's
never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he takes it into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. 35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Cowboys. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he is in for the score. So how about this? A horrible mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and a two-point conversion will tie it. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Shit. I know.
You talking about protect? Where's my coat? Nigga, share this nigga.
Throwing now is Ryan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Finding room at the 30. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rule.
Who you going for, so shot?
And they let this bitch
So we're right back where we started,
ball.
all even as the kick's away.
Oh my God. Drink to the hurricane.
That's a so shot. That's a shot. Starting to like you a little more and more now, boy.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Freeman at tailback. He's got it running left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. First throw in overtime now for Ryan. It's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They costly mistake here in OT.
Nah,
And you know what they say,
he
when you throw an interception like that in overtime,
he put
you don't usually get a
brought it
chance to throw a
down.
second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
Give him the
Let's
box.
ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us.
Little ass
That's
nigga.
typically how coaches
Come on, man. Ain't no way, bro.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground?
Nigga so
That
shot.
puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now
Look at that shit, man.
down right around the
Going
16.
for a ride.
This
Safety,
nigga,
John O'Neal there to
this
make the
nigga
tackle.
out here got
And
the
that carry
flow and
probably
shit.
not
This
so much
nigga
for
look like
yardage,
Bruce
just to
Lee
get the spot
riding.
that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
Here's Elliott.
Look at that shit.
Elliott a first down and more. 16 yards, a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love
Hey,
it when a
Wojo.
team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Wojo.
Check, check. Fresno.
They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale.
Crazy.
And he'll get in.
Oh, good, good, good.
Touchdown,
Good
Cowboys.
game, baby.
Yeah.
Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my...
Hey, Goo.
Yo.
That was our best game ever.
That was a good one.
For Madden 20.
Yeah.
Who took a snapshot?